welcome when you did. Ladies and gentlemen, he's an auteur, a Renaissance artist, the Michelangelo of weird. I hope you don't take offense to that. I mean it endearingly, but ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. Get ready for Butch Thomas, everybody.
Hey folks, I'm in education, and I'm an instructor, and being an educator can be so rewarding, sometimes. But with this young generation coming up today, I don't know, sometimes it seems like they're not even trying. And I know they've got a lot going against them. They got COVID learning loss that's going to last the rest of their lives. They've got anxiety and depression from the lockdown. That's not going away. They got their memories fried from watching 10-second Instagram clips all day, every day since they were in the womb. These things aren't their fault. We did this to them. But I would just like to see a little more effort. Let me give you some examples of what I mean. The other day, I was in the classroom and we were doing presentations because I think it's so important to be able to perform in front of people these days. And we were doing group presentations. And the first group up was a submissive man and a dominant man and a trans man who's a switch. And the submissive man is hogtied over a flogging bench, ass up, and he's got this black leather hood, eyeless hood over his face, and he's got a dog collar on, and the dominant man is holding the leash, and the trans man, the switch, is stepping around to the back with a strap on to peg him in the ass. Real standard stuff. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm a BDSM instructor. I should have told you that before. So anyway, the switch, he's dressed like a leather daddy, but it's kind of a budget leather daddy. Kind of a Goodwill leather daddy, because, you know, that stuff is expensive. It takes time to build it up. And he's got this great big rubber strap-on that looks like a horse cock. It's amazing the stuff you can buy online these days. And he's back there pounding away at the sub's ass. Lots of lube, so I know he was paying attention at some point during my lecture. And all of a sudden, he starts saying stuff like this. Fuck. Fuck yeah. Take it, bitch. Fuck. And I'm thinking, are we really going to have to listen to this mainstream porn bullshit for the next 5 minutes? And so I stop him. I'm like, okay, time out. Now, Scorpion, because that's his name. Now, Scorpion, that was a good start. See, I always give the compliment sandwich. That was a good start, but your Dom talk is a little bit bland. It's kind of vague. It's a little bit generic. What can we do to kind of spice it up, make it a little more evocative? And you know, I'm one of those teachers who came up in the early 2000s, so I never just give you the answer. I kind of try to make you get it yourself. So I say, so Scorpion, what kind of mood are you trying to create here? And he's like, a really hot one. And I say, okay, cool. So what's a really hot mood to you? Paint me a picture, give me some images. And he's like, dim lights, drippy candles, red silk sheets. And I say, okay, cool, that's very atmospheric, it's a little romantic, a little gothic even. So why don't you step outside with your notebook and draft us up a little bit of new Dom talk that is more evocative of that. And when you get back, Kevin will still be here waiting for you. Kevin's the sub. And I say, say, right, Kevin? And Kevin just says, uh-huh, because he's ring gagged. So then it's the Dom's turn. So he gets back there and starts plowing away at Kevin's ass. And I swear to God, you're not going to believe this bullshit. This is almost exactly what he said. It's just practically like this. With ever-quickening strokes, I thrust my throbbing manhood into your quivering vulva. And I'm thinking, vulva? This motherfucker is using ChatGPT to write his Dom talk. And everybody knows it. And I want to say, now Stanislaus, that's his name. Stanislaus, do you even know what a vulva is? But I don't embarrass him. I wait, I just let him go. And then at the end of class, I say, okay, hang back here. And so he stays back, and I say, now Stanislaus, your Dom talk tonight does not sound like you. And you remember on the first day of class, we all wrote samples of our Dom talk. We hand wrote them in class. And I've got your sample right here. And you can see that this really does not sound like what you wrote tonight. So what I would like you to do is to go home and to draft some new Dom talk that is that goes along with your natural writing. Okay? And he puts his head down. He's like, okay. And he was embarrassed, but at least I didn't embarrass him in front of the group when he was fucking that guy in the ass. So, the foreign students, they're a different thing altogether. They work hard because they know this is important. And I got this new guy in class. He's a Laotian guy from Laos. And we bonded right away because I told him about how my Laotian girlfriend in college used to entertain me by putting a chopstick in her urethra. And and so we were getting ready for a scene. And I said, okay, so have you got everything you need? And he says, oh yeah, I have everything. I have dildo, I have whipped cream, I have glass bottom pie plate, and I even have great cockage. And I'm thinking, cockage? Is that what the kids are calling it these days? Cockage? Like, check out my cockage? And I say, Vieng, because that's his name. I say, Vieng, where did you get this word cockage? Did you get it on FetLife or something? And he says, no, eBay. And I say, you're selling your cockage on eBay? That's not right, man. You're going to get in trouble. And he says, no, I buy cockage on eBay. And I say, you buy what? Oh, duh, cock cage. So I sit him down and I teach him the final E rule in phonics. You know how when the E is at the end of the word, then the vowel And he got confused when we got to the letter U, because the letter U has two final E sounds. It has oo and U. And he played this great joke. You're going to laugh so much. This is so funny. He pulled two steel penis catheters out of his bag, and he says, look, I have two sounds too. Steel penis catheters are called sounds. You guys know that. It's a hip crowd. Very educated. So then we've got the dual enrollment students. These are high school kids who are mostly homeschooled, who want to get a leg up on their education early. And they're a really bright bunch, but you got to be careful what you say around them, because their parents are usually these real conservative Christian kind of people, and they don't like it when you talk politics. And I couldn't tell you all of the phone calls I get. You were pushing your liberal agenda on my daughter when you were supposed to be teaching her about blood play? Damn, I get tired of that. So my last group of the night is this student who's bringing in her girlfriend, this girl who's bringing in her boyfriend and another girl. So I think, great, community involvement. And so she wants to do a scat scene. And so we're brainstorming, and I say, so what do you want the climax of this scene to be? And she says, I want him to write something on my tits. And I say, okay, what do you want him to write on your tits? And she just blurts it right out, just comes right out. Cum slut! And I'm just rolling my eyes because there is nothing more cliche than a subby girl who wants cum slut written on her tits in scat. It's like, this is like the BDSM equivalent of writing in conclusion at the end of your English paper. But I don't say anything. I let her have ownership of the project. And we're getting near the end, and she says, oh, and one more thing. Can we do this just for you? And I say, what do you mean you want to do it just for me? And she says, well, it's kind of personal, and I think I would be embarrassed doing it in front of the group. And I say, now Elizabeth, because that's her name, I say, now, Elizabeth, we agreed at the beginning of the semester, and it is on my syllabus, that we would only do topics that we felt comfortable doing in front of the group, because that's how you learn, and that's how they learn. And she starts tearing up, I swear, tears in her eyes and shaking. And she says, please, when I was in high school and I had to do public speaking, I would be throwing up all morning. Throwing up all morning. This is from a girl who wants to do scat. And so I broke down, I always do with the tears. I broke down and I said, okay, this time you can do it just for me. But from now on, I want you to make sure you always choose topics that you can do in front of the group. And she says, okay, I'll try. I don't think she's going to try. And so we're packing up to go, and she says, oh, and one more thing. Can we do it on Zoom? Oh, these fucking kids these days. Johnny, come get this mic.
Yeah, great job, Butch. Don't worry, ladies. He's better with safe words than he is with lights. He will stop if you ask him to.